Hi, I'm Teacher Johanny, and let us begin our online math class. Our lesson for today is practice factoring the difference of two squares. Practice lessons help students develop their mental skills in solving math problems through a series of mental math exercises based on the idea that one can only learn math if he or she practices math. This lesson focuses on mastering the art of factoring the difference of two squares quickly. In factoring the difference of two squares, you have to create two pairs of blank parentheses. Next, you should at least have these two things in mind. First, keep thinking of the square roots. Second, keep thinking of the middle operational signs. These two blank parentheses pairs represent two binomial factors, which are conjugates of each other. One pair should have a middle plus sign. The other pair should have the opposite sign or the minus sign, also placed in the middle. After thinking that the square root of b squared is b, and that the square root of 25 is 5, the next step is to write them as b and 5 and b and 5. This time, you have to try the next examples yourselves. Think of the square root of c squared and think of the square root of 49. Your time starts now. Next, think of the square root of y squared and think of the square root of 36. Your time begins. Think of the square root of x squared and square root of 81. Now, you may begin answering. Think of the square root of y squared and square root of b to the fourth. You may now begin. What is the square root of 16a squared? And what about the square root of 49? The timer starts now. Think about the square root of 4m to the fourth, then the square root of 36n squared. Let the timer begin. Keep in mind the square root of 9 and the square root of x squared. The timer begins. Think of the square root of a squared and the square root of b squared. Let's get the timer rolling. Lastly, think of the square root of n to the fourth, then the square root of 1. The timer begins. Let us have a final recap. To factor a difference of two squares, all you need to do is to think about the square root of each given square term and keep in mind the presence of two opposite operational signs. One, a plus sign, the other, a minus sign. These mind exercises, which we just did, will hopefully help you to better understand and master the art of factoring the difference of two squares. Thank you for watching. I'm Teacher Johanny. Don't forget to like this video. And if you're new to this channel, just click the subscribe button and tap the bell button to get timely notifications so you won't be missing out future lessons.